It's one of the most incredible fucking phenomenons, and the way that you surf that is by creating fucking truth. Literally creating reality. What the fuck is more powerful than that as a man? Like, why would you search for truth when you can make the truth? You can change history. You can rewrite history. You can be a victor. You can be fucking triumphant and literally etch your fucking engrave your philosophy in a stone tablature that people will fucking purview for fucking hundreds of years. What the fuck is more powerful than that? What the fuck has the truth done for you lately? Okay, so you went fucking 5 layers deep and understood the real fucking reason why fucking Israel's at war with Palestine? What the fuck has that done for you? Fuck has that done for you? What about etching your fucking legacy in stone? Like, why aren't you out here doing that shit? I'll tell you this, man. Look, men are an offensive species, okay? And we are impalers. We impale things that are in front of us. We impale obstacles, which is why I am disgusted by the prospect of fucking introspection and self-reflection. Because look, if you're a smart cookie, you're gonna get real world feedback as you're taking action, which is 100 times stronger than fucking introspection. I've really never sat in a room and tried to fucking understand myself, but I likely have a better understanding of myself than 99% of people, just because I've lived at the edge for so long. So look, let's reverse engineer some wisdom here. They say defense wins championships, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's the thing about life. You don't have to win championships or get gold medals to live a phenomenal apex life. Because look, most men are going to travel the whole miles they need in life. It's just that the elites, the very, very, very top, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, the most successful motherfuckers cover every last little fucking inch and micromillimeter. That's the separation. The separation is actually a lot closer than you think. It's just the guys at the top, they don't leave any base uncovered. And so my point is just by playing offense, the offensive strategy that I'm fucking bestowing upon you right now of just fucking the introspection and just going forth is that you can get like 95% of the way there. And you end up speed running a lot of bullshit. You end up speed running a lot of bullshit and skipping a lot of nonsense and a lot of bosses along the way. And you end up just fighting a more challenging boss who might whoop your ass and slaughter you, but you're not going to die. That's kind of the point. So just by playing offense, you're very vulnerable. You're light on armor. You're light on armor, but you don't need armor. You don't need defense if you can just drop 140 points a night. You understand? If you can just rain threes and drop fucking 140 points a night, you don't need fucking defense.
Okay.
So my point is everyone is so obsessed with playing defense and armoring themselves and being cautious. Like the people who get punished the most in life are the cautious. Are the cautious. The right lane is the most dangerous lane on the freeway for a reason. It's the slow lane. It's the slow lane. It's the motherfuckers who are driving slow. They have no athletic prowess. They have no dexterity. They're not adroit. They're not agile. They're fucking triple boosted. Driving in the fucking slow lane. That's where all the accidents happen for a
And
reason.
all the stress.
And all the fucking stress because the people who are the most cautious in life get, when they get dealt damage, it comes double and triple. It comes double and triple. Because I do believe the thing you are most cautious about preventing. This is written in a man's destiny, okay? In the male blood and the male hardware. If you are a man, I promise you, subconsciously, you will 100% naturally gravitate towards making your worst fear come true. Whatever your worst fear is as a man, at some point during your journey, you will have a stare down with that fear. You have to. You have no choice. There's something in your subconscious. It's so existentially tormenting to hold on to that every man eventually goes into a fucking showdown with their worst fear. And that's why I've always said you got to be careful what you fear because you will make it come true. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I've never seen a single man on earth not be able to avoid this. It's like the guy who tries to design his entire life around not getting cheated on. Garen fucking Teed gets cheated on. Like in the game of chess, if you fuck up early or you fuck up mid game, whatever, chances that you unbury yourself are pretty slim to none. But life's the opposite. Life rewards you heavy sometimes when you bury yourself big. When you bury yourself big and pull the plug and try to figure out the mess that you've created. And so my point is offense is always the name of the game. Sometimes it's not about salvaging the position that you're in. Sometimes it's completely just being a cat chasing a fucking laser, having a stormy mind, and just fucking rocking anyway. I've said this before, and I do believe this, by the way. I think the peak male experience is having a very healthy body and having a very stormy mind. Like, I don't think clarity of purpose, I don't even think clarity of mind is necessary for men. I believe that the most thriving men on earth are their mind is very, very clouded. And I think it's bombarded constantly with stimulation and dopamine and entertainment. And their mind is under constant fucking attack. And that allows them to live from the heart. It allows them to tap into the beatings of the heart, which will take you further than any little intellectual head game that you can play with yourself. And so there's guys who just constantly need a quiet mind, a quiet environment to work. That's chicken shit. That just means you don't have enough on your plate. I can't tell you the last time I could even fucking think straight. Like when I flipped open my phone just now to turn on this Spaces, I had not one iota of a skerrick of a fucking clue what I was gonna say. And once I start talking, my heart starts doing the talking. My mind is clouded like 24 hours a day, which is just the way I fucking like it.
And I think that works.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and make my fucking kids do fucking slave labor in my house when they ain't naturally cut out that way. That doesn't build jack shit. All that does, yet again, it goes back to my point about breaking trust, severing trust. And that's all you have with your kids. It's like once you fuck up your trust with your kids and you start forcing them to do shit that they're not designed to do, they just end up resenting and hating you. And then you lose all of your authority anyway. So it's like ruling with a fucking iron fist sometimes, especially in a household, is a massive fucking mistake. So the lesson in what you just told me, and the lesson from what I was telling you about fucking Iron Mike and all these other motherfuckers is this: it's that stagnation at any level is what kills you. So
Yeah.
my point is, you can you can reach the firmament and you can be as successful as you want, but if you stagnate up there, it's a level of misery that you don't
But
even wish on your worst enemy.
how do you not stagnate? I think that's the source of what I'm at.
Well,
How do you
that's
like
dude, that's the
not?
game of life is you never arrive, man. There's no destination. Like you always have to take on the next challenge. I mean, this is why I've always flirted with juxtaposition because even when I've come into the most royal fortunes in my life, I never
Mm,
coasted. That's when I would train even harder. That's when I would do two a days in the gym. Like
yeah, yeah,
when I was worth eight figures, I was doing two a days. I was still snatching 300 pounds. I was betting fucking millions of dollars. I'd fucking work on my athleticism. There's
yeah.
always the next fucking challenge. And I think a lot of people want to get rich to make their life easier, but you should actually want to get rich to make your life harder.
Yeah,
Your life should be
yeah.
getting more. Your life should be getting more challenging as you get older.
A self-sabotage type of thing. So
Look,
I think that's what I do.
let me give you some more wisdom about how life works, especially
Mm,
for men. There's a lot of, if you look at the common consensus on Twitter, especially amongst like the younger e-com guys, they'll tell you wake up every day, grind, dial in your fucking routine, work hard, put on your fucking hoodie, fucking sit at the laptop, fucking carve out hours, put in the time. That's literally horrendous advice. Okay.
yeah, I know that.
90% of the time as a man, you're actually languishing. You're actually just toiling, kind of just floundering, kind of like not knowing what the fuck's going on. And then the 10% of success for all men comes from just that dead sprint where like you just leave it all on the line. Like, I'm not joking you. You can grind every fucking day all you want throughout the course of a full calendar year. The only spurts of gains and momentum you're really gonna make is in about 10% of those margins is where you're really gonna all your firepower is gonna empty anyway.
Mm.
So it's like, as a man, you're really just kind of toiling all the time, and you have to get comfortable with that. And then
Yeah.
one day you just kind of find a nook and cranny and you find an exploit, and that's when you just fucking empty the fucking clip. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you just leave nothing in the chamber, you expend everything you fucking got, and then you hit the reward.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a bullseye right there, man. That's some real shit. I
Like
appreciate it.
success, yeah, like success is not supposed to be happening every day.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I
I'm not.
don't
I
know
mean,
what
that
the fuck people
it's
are
like
thinking. Like,
it's like
people
the
are
thing. It's like the thing that I said,
yo,
bro.
yo,
Like
yo,
it's
yo,
funny.
yo, yo, yo. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking.
Okay, no worries, go
What I'm saying is that people equate, look, the biggest function, the biggest reason why people genuinely want success is because they equate success with changing the way they feel. They fundamentally believe if they have money, women, a machine gun, and a Lambo, that they're just gonna feel good all the time. And what I'm telling people, and I'm tickling the underbelly of the beast when I say this, is I'm telling people you don't want to feel good all the time. That is a level of hell that you actually don't even want to go through. Look at
on.
motherfuckers like Dan Bilzerian. Dan Bilzerian has
Yeah,
come out and said he unwove the pleasure mechanism so bad that now he's in almost like a permanently despondent state. He broke
yeah.
something in himself he's never going to get back.
Do you prevent yourself from making that worst fear from coming true, or how do you deal with it when you come face to face with it?
Dude, you don't want to prevent it. That's why, like, when people talk about the advice of facing your fears, that's nonsense. You don't ever have to face a fear directly. You'll face it obliquely. As you're going through life, you're naturally gonna come across the things that fucking scare you. Like, you don't have to do these surrogate measures, is what I'm trying to say. Like, motherfuckers will have a fear of heights and they feel like they gotta go jump out of an airplane. Nonsense. Like, you don't, people, you can't, life is weird, man. You can't even, sometimes you can't even attack the direct experience head on. Like, everything is lateral. Everything is about moving up the ladder, and then you just kind of gather experience and you accrue wisdom and you accrue knowledge and you accrue weapons along the way. It's just kind of how it works. It's like, it's very fucking weird like that, dude. Like, nothing can really be attacked head on. Like, even in like the pickup game, okay? Like, this is actually a really good example. Motherfuckers are like, because the average man is terrified of female beauty, right? The average man is severely intimidated by a very gorgeous woman. They freeze, they fucking mumble, they stutter their words and shit when they talk to a beautiful woman. But here's the deal. You could do fucking 5,000 cold approaches to try to remove that mechanism, and you're never gonna get there doing cold approaches. You know how you fucking smash the fuck out of your intimidation of female beauty? By being the best at your craft. Like, if you just become the best at what you're doing, there's just a confidence that kind of settles on you to where you just kind of wake up one day and you're like, female beauty? What the fuck is that? Like, that shit pales in comparison to the talent and skills that I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, women should be terrified of my talent. It's not the other way around. You should be fucking terrified that I'm so goddamn good at what I do. I don't give a fuck how you look. And that's how it works. And so it's like, there you go. You conquered your fear of women just by being the best at what you motherfucking do. And you did it laterally. It was an accident.
Right.